Hi. Last week, my wife and I decided to go to Mexico. And we went to the same resort that we got engaged at 8 years prior. But while I was there, a funny thing happened. First, I looked at my subscriber count and I saw this. And then I went and I had breakfast and we put our stuff down at the pool to reserve seats, which people often do. And I came back and I saw this. So I wanted to make a video very different from my normal videos to do a few things. I want to first and foremost thank you all for 10,000 subscribers, which is amazing. I also want to talk a little bit about why I started real quick, and then I'm going to talk about the future of the channel and some of the things that I'm hoping to do. So let's do that now. So first and foremost, thank you. I really appreciate those of you who comment, like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell, all those things, and watch my videos. When I started, I did not think that I would get to this point. And if I did, maybe not this fast. So a sincere thank you. I really appreciate the support and those of you who share the channel with other people. This has been a really enjoyable thing for me to do. And I want to say thank you for those of you who I think have supported the channel really well. The reason I do this is to help people and to kind of get that feedback and to hit that number was a really big moment for me. Those people who know me know I'm a really big goal-driven person. I'm the type of person who does a New Year's resolution and has like 30 of them and tries to hit like all 30. So hitting 10,000 to me was a big mark, and it was something that was really enjoyable. I started the channel because I was making content on LinkedIn, and on LinkedIn, I'd make a video, and then people would come to me and like a month later and be like, "Hey Ben, where's this video you made? I watched it before, but I wanted to watch it again." I'd be like, "I don't have it stored anywhere," and I deleted it from my phone. And I guess you could go to my history on LinkedIn and just scroll through all the posts and get there, and that's what people would do. So someone said, "Hey Ben, why don't you just throw it on YouTube so that people can reference them in the future?" And that's why I started. And the reason I started making content in general, like the reason why I even filmed the video to begin with, is because I truly believe that interviewing is very, very hard. I've been in talent acquisition for almost 13 years. It'll be 13 years in the fall. And it is hard. It is hard to interview, and there are people who are amazing at what they do, but they are not the best interviewers. And they oftentimes get overlooked, and it's incredibly frustrating. And as someone who has been in the space, I thought to myself, well, what if I could help people? I mean, you are the hero of this story. And I'm like Rafiki in The Lion King, trying to help guide you so that you can get the job that you deserve. And that's why this channel exists. So I can, help people figure out this crazy thing that is hiring and interviewing and, and all that kind of stuff. So it's kind of why I made the channel. Also, I'm like a huge YouTube fan myself. Like I watch a ton of YouTube. Like I watch Gotham Chess is like one of my favorite accounts. I watch that all the time. DFB, Disney Food Blog, I watch that. Lost LeBlanc, I love traveling, so I watch that. There's so many more channels out there, but I'm like a huge YouTube fan, and I always thought it'd be cool if I had my own YouTube channel. I just didn't know what I could do it about. And then this all kind of happened. Now, in terms of the future of the channel, there's a few things that I want to continue doing. I have no plan to stop making 3 videos a week, every week, for like, there's no plan to stop indefinitely. That pace is very comfortable to me. It is easy enough, and I enjoy doing it. And I have so many ideas that I haven't even got to like start on that for the foreseeable future, I don't see that changing. Will it someday in the future? Yeah, maybe, I don't know, but not right now. So what do I want to make videos about? Well, one, I want to continue answering questions. So people ask me questions on LinkedIn, they ask me questions in the comment section here on YouTube. And anytime someone asks me a question, I always think there's probably a ton of people out there who have that same question, so I should make a video about it. So I want to keep doing that. I also want to continue updating my company guides. One of the things that has been super fun that when I started making these videos, I never even touched, but now I do all the time, is making videos on like how to get a job at Apple, or how to get a job at Tesla, or Netflix, or Microsoft, and many of you probably found me through those videos. I'm gonna continue to update those, right? So Anytime someone gets a specialized role at a company, if they're willing to talk to me, I will make a video on how to get that specific job. So maybe it's a sales job at Tesla. Maybe it's a QA job at Apple, like I've done. I want to make specific videos on how to get specific roles at these companies, the more information I get. And anytime someone says, hey Ben, in my interview, they asked me this question, you didn't prepare me for that, I immediately want to remedy that. Like, I want to be like, okay, fine, I'm gonna make another video. Watch this new video on new questions they ask in the Apple Store interview process. So I'm gonna keep doing that so that by the, down the road, there's this massive catalog to help people prepare for specific jobs. I'm also really passionate about new companies. I've only done videos for like 7 or 8 companies, but I can think of off the top of my head like 100 companies I'd like to make specialized videos for. Those of you who know me know I'm a huge Disney fan. I want to make a video on how to get a job at Disney. Salesforce, Rivian, there's so many companies out there that I'm like, oh my gosh, I want to make a video on this because I think it would be really cool. So I'm going to continue doing that. And then types of roles too. Like I want to make videos on how to get a job as a flight attendant, how to get a job as a manager in a construction company. Like there's so many different videos I want to make. So that's the future of the channel. And that's what I have my goals set on doing. So lastly, I'm gonna stop rambling before I sign off here. Thank you so much. I appreciate everybody who's watched this video, who's watched past videos, who's subscribed, who's shared my video with friends. You have all been a huge part of this growth, and I appreciate you. Now, if you are still here and you watched the bitter end, you are awesome. Go watch this video if you haven't. If you've watched this video all the way to this point, but you haven't watched this video, you need to go watch it. This video is like my full guide to negotiating a better salary. And it's applicable to everybody. Anybody who has ever interviewed and will interview in the future could benefit from taking this strategy and doing it.